Man goes to a carnival. Let the story commence. Dementia, I know. My mind's gone. I can't remember if it was a carnival or the carnival. What's wrong with me? Man goes to a carnival. Let the story commence. Craig went to a carnival. He got a flyer through the door saying, Carnival happening just around the corner from you. And it was printed on it, just around the corner. And he was thinking, this looks like it's like the address on it. Didn't say where, it said just around the corner. And quite a professional job, full colour, 2 sides, gloss. 100 and, don't know, maybe 140. Grammage of maybe 140, 150. GSM, maybe 160 GSM. Grams per square meter, maybe. No laminated, no laminated, just... I said around the corner. He's like, this is something you would print out. You'd get like 10,000 of these printed. But you wouldn't just... But that would cover a wide range. That would be like half a fucking Glasgow. To say around the corner. When the address... You would do this if it was just like something handwritten and put through people's doors. To go to like 20 households because it really is literally around the fucking corner. You would have spent it. A4, A4, A5, A4, A5, A6, kind of A6, A4, 5, but A6, but A6, but that. Just around the corner. Somebody's got a qualification in printing. I went to the Glasgow College of Building and Printing, which no longer exists as that. If you go to George Square in Glasgow, and you know that big building that's got People Make Glasgow, whatever it is, that's got that at the front, that's whatever the fuck it's called now. That was the Glasgow College of Building and Printing. That's the college I went to. I went and done an SNC, that is a Scottish National Quality Certificate or something. Scottish National Certificate. And print administration and production processes, thank you very much. Okay, I know everything there is to know about printing. I know everything about printing. 2-room photography. Lithography. Screen printing. So on and so forth. What is dot gain? Dot gain is when you increase the exposure or whatever the fuck it is, the dots that make up, see the print, they'll get bigger, you see. They get bigger either with the ink or because of the thing that you've put, that I can't quite remember. It was about 30, almost 30, was it about 30 fucking years ago? It fucking was. No, in fact, it was closer to 29 years ago. 29 years ago. It's the day with the dots. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But Craig was like just in the corner, and then the day came of this carnival. Didn't say anything about it. It just said fun and laughter for all the family and those without family. So every cunt was covered. Right, because he thought, oh, it's a family thing. Am I going to be weird if I didn't have a family? Am I going to be weird if I turn up and it's like families? And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Is it like me turning up to go and see like fucking Monsters Inc? Yes, you're entitled to watch Monsters Inc. by yourself, but it's normally like, you know, you bring Waynes and things like that. So it's for everybody. So the day came and he thought, is this literally round the fucking corner? And he went out to the shops and he pretended he was going to the shops. He didn't just want to look for this carnival, go to the carnival. And then he wanted to look like he had just bumped into the carnival, if you know what I mean. Didn't want to go along and look like he's actually got ready to go to the carnival. And ha 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 ha, this isn't for you. This is for people with families and Waynes. And look, you've actually got all ready and came out your house to come to this. He wanted to look like he was actually going to the shop. So he brought out a kind of bag for life type of bag. It was a Sainsbury's one, big one, a Sainsbury's one. And he sort of brought it out and he sort of held it in his hand as if I'm away to the shops. And he walked around the corner from where he stayed, round here, round there. And there was this old guy with a big long beard with a sign in front of a hedge that said Carnival this way. It was kind of hole in the hedge. And Craig walked up to him and he said, acted as if he knew nothing about a carnival. And he said, what's that there? What's that about a carnival? What he really meant was, is that the way to the carnival? Where's the carnival? He's like, what's that? What's that there then? And the old guy went, this is only for people who have the pamphlet. Oh, right. And Craig went, what, this? And he pulled out the wee flyer thing. And the old man went, you pretended to not know the first thing about this, but in fact you had the pamphlet in your back pocket the whole time. Are you ashamed? Only those who are true of heart can enter the carnival. And Craig went, he's looking about anybody else fucking seeing this shit. Is this getting filmed or something? All right. No, I wasn't sure, but it doesn't make any sense. You weren't sure what are you saying? What are you saying? I just wasn't sure what was if this is the thing, or is this the thing? Is it, so is it, what is it? Is it through there? Is it through, what is it? It was just a hedge. Behind the hedge is nothing. Grass. It's a hedge. And Craig said, is it, my God, look at his neck. Craig said, what is it, like the TARDIS or something? Is it a bit bigger? Is it bigger on the inside than it is on the outside? Mute next time. I wasn't doing it there, Bandit. Wasn't doing it there. That was me just doing the neck. Somebody said the neck, so I was doing the neck thing. I wasn't. And the old guy went like that. Have a look. And Craig went into the hedge, and it was just a fucking hedge. And he started feeling this fucking stick poking in, like a stick, like a pointy kind of stick, and it was like, and he had like that. He's like fucking hell, nearly fucking hit me in the face. Wait, you fucking did, you bastard! And he went back out the way he came, and the old guy had a big sort of stick that it obviously snapped off a fucking tree. It still had leaves on it and all that. You know, it's a bit bendy. It wasn't like a staff. It wasn't like a staff. It was like a bit kind of, you know, bendy at the end. It's sort of been snapped, but it's still, you know, it's fucking shite. It was shite, but it could fucking take your eye out. And Craig went, "What you fucking doing, you old cunt?" And old guy went, "Ah, I tricked you. What you fucking doing?" And the old guy was just standing there like that. And Craig could see his pupils are a wee bit bigger than what they were before, as if he was in like cat mode, you know, kind of high alert. And Craig went, "What you fucking doing? Where's the carnival? Where is it?" And the old guy was just still like that. And Craig was, "Fuck it, is this?" And he walked away. Craig walked away just thinking, where's this fucking carnival? Where's that old cunt? Fuck was that? And somebody was walking by, this guy, and Craig went like that. Alright, fucking hell, what just happened there? What's that, mate? Fucking that old cunt. They just fucking hit me with a fucking stick. He hit you with a stick. I went and just got a fucking sign with the carnival going to this hedge or something. He's got a what? The flyer for the carnival. I got that. Where is it? Where's the carnival? All right, it's round there. It's round at the SECC. Oh, is it round? But it says round the corner. Aye, the SEC. And Craig went like that. What? And looked at it. Fucking clear as fuck. SEC right at the top. He hadn't seen it. He thought it was, see on the flyer for this thing, SECC, we said SEC, Scottish Exhibition Centre, right? But it was in lights. It was like in lights, and it was like part of a carnival. And Craig just, it didn't click with him. Couldn't see the forest for the trees in a sense. He thought it was part of a photo, like stock photography. He thought it was part of, you know, like the shows. You know, like a kind of, it was in light bulbs. He didn't clock that it said fucking SEC. Do you know what I mean? It looked like a picture that was taken of a ride at the shows, at like a fun fair. Like, you know, the Cyclone, Twister, fucking motorbikes, waltzers. He didn't clock that it said SEC. So he just saw it said round the corner. They just sort of put that in as a kind of, you know, it's nearby. It's not as far away as you think. He thought they meant literally around the fucking corner. Who was that old cunt? He went, all right. Fucking hell. It was like right there in front, SEC. And he went, yeah, what, wait a fucking minute. So he went, back to the old guy. And he said, fuck it, what is this? And the old guy went like that, aha. And Craig went like, sit down. There was a kind of rock behind him. Sit down. And the old guy sat down. And Craig went like that. What's going on? And the old guy explained to him that he knew that people would think it was round the corner. Because he himself had got one of the flyers, this old guy. He stayed nearby. Craig actually kind of recognised him. But his beard was a bit shorter. The last time we saw him, which is a bit like a year ago. And the old guy had explained that he had got a flyer and he thought, I bet there's people like thinking it's just round the corner. So he thought he would set up a kind of a carnival and trick people. And Craig said, but you hurt me. And the old guy went, it's just a wee joke. Just a wee joke. Craig said, but how did you know that people are going to come round the corner here? I mean, what about people who have got this leaflet, this flyer, like elsewhere in Glasgow? They're not going to come here. And the old guy said,
No, this is just for the people who stay here. I just thought, I just imagined that some people would come round and make the same mistake I did.
And Craig went, right. So you've not got like a network, got all guys all but Glasgow all like doing this?
Oh no, I don't know anyone, son. I've been by myself ever since Mary passed on.
And Craig went, listen, you shouldn't do this. You do that, what you're doing here to the wrong guy, and he'll fucking kill you. You do this to like we teenagers and they'll fucking.
I would never do that to children. No, because you look like a big, strong man, and I thought you could, you'd be up for a laugh.
And Craig went, well, we'll get you back home, man. What is it? What did you do for Christmas? This is the day. It's the 29th. And Craig said, what did you do for Christmas?
Oh, I didn't do anything. No, because Mary's passed on.
And Craig went, listen, why don't you come round to mine? I'll take you round to mine.
Oh, I don't want to go to yours.
He says, well, listen, what are you doing for Hogmanay, Algin?
Nothing. I'm just hoping that I curl up in the wee ball and die in my sleep.
And Craig went, well, I'm not having that. Why don't you come round to mine? I'll come round to yours and I'll bring you in. And I'll give you Madeira cake, wee whiskey, all that. And we'll bring in the bells together.
That would be great.
So it was Hogmanay, that is New Year's Eve. And it was about 11 o'clock. And Craig thought, I better go round. And remembered where the old guy stayed. Because he'd seen him about a year before. And he went round to the old guy's house. And the old guy didn't answer the door. So Craig kicked the door down. And went in, and the old guy was kind of curled up in his bed. But he was just sleeping. And Craig went like, wake up, Algin. Wake up. You don't want to miss the bells.
Oh, I fell asleep. I didn't think you were coming. I just thought I'd go to my bed and hope that I...
And Craig went like, here, actually, I've changed my mind. And he got this tape. There was like duct tape, like kind of thick tape, and wrapped him with the neck around the bedpost, the kind of bed frame, back of the bed frame, right around the neck, like that. And then he went to his back garden, this old guy's back garden, snapped a stick off the tree and came back in and went like, do you fucking like it? How do you like it? And started poking him in the face. No, I don't. And Craig forced one of his sticks right in the old guy's eyeball, pulled it out, cut the optic nerve, and roasted it a wee fire in the house, right in front of him. He started breaking apart this kind of dresser, what do you call it? A wee kind of cupboard thing with a wee mirror. You sort of maybe do makeup in front of her or something. He started breaking up. No, that was my Mary's. Started breaking up, made a fire, made a wee bonfire at it right there in his fucking bedroom. And it roasted the old guy's eyeball out of the fire and went like... And then he opened the window. He saw 3 wee guys gone by, wee bastards, about 12-year-olds, 13. And went to them, here, boys. You looking for a party? What? And Craig went like that. What? We're not up here and say that. And you better no fucking do it to my fucking granda, by the way. Up here, mon. And the wee guys ran in the front door. Craig fucking ran away. He ran upstairs into the loft. There was a kind of door for the loft. He went up there, hid up there, and he heard the 3 wee guys come in. There he is. There's his granddad. He said we weren't to do anything to him, so let's pure do everything to him. And old guy was fucking screaming for about 2 hours. And then just all of a sudden, something finished him off. It wasn't like a gradual slow death at the end. It was like something. They did something that kind of finished him off. It was like, I don't know what it is. It's just kind of like that. But they were laughing. Three of these wee bastards were laughing their head off. And then they ran out. Well, we better go. And Craig went down, and the fucking state of this cunt, man. He was like, what was he like? What was he like? Have any of you ever greenered up? You know, so you got snorters in your... Let's say you got snorters there and you go... like that. And you spit out. And let's say you've got a nosebleed as well. So you sort of spit out a kind of mix of blood and snorters. It's all like that. That's what he looked like. He was like paste. He was like fucking... Like if you crack an egg and you just sort of mix it about with a fork. Like that, and it's sort of a mix of stuff. It was like that. It was just slop. Jam on toast. It was kind of like jam. It was a mess. Craig slid on him. He slipped and fell. And Craig, it annoyed him so much that Craig actually punched him. He just punched the fucking floorboards. But been like, you know, like if you bang your head off or something, you might punch it, even though it's an inanimate object. He punched the ground like that, just because it was only the old guy was no more than a centimetre in height, all across the flare. Just went splash. Anyway, Craig left. But before he left, he took a tablespoon of the guy back to his house, like this, like it was the egg and spoon race, like that. Back to his own house, like that, making sure he didn't spill any. A good tablespoon. One of these sort of deep ones. Took it back. And when he got home, see, for the bells, he got a lighter. Heated up the spoon so that the vapour, the guy's blood and guts, it turned into a vapour, and he got a note out like that. And then the bells, you know, Big Ben. So chasing the Olgin. So he brought in the bells by chasing the Olgin. The end. Chasing the Olgin, and that's a true story. Because you know how some of these old cunts give you a chase when you're younger. You've went into their garden. A ball has went into their garden. You're going to retrieve that ball, or you've chucked a fucking stone in, smashed something, or you're kicking about in their garden, stealing an apple for the fucking tree, or you're kicking fuck out the flowers or something when you're a wee boy, maybe. And they give you a chase. You got chased by the Olgin. He chased the Olgin. He chased the Olgin.